Hello guys, welcome to Jim Shave. Nice to have you here. New soap today. Well, I don't know how new it is, to be honest, because it's the first time I've actually seen it. I was just bimbling through a local supermarket, hypermarket, and I came upon this, the Wilkinson sword. Most people use this soap when you first start this way of shaving, or it catches their eye. It's one of the first things you see in the on the high street, certainly in the UK. But we've all had the blue bowl and the black bowl. This is the first time I've seen the grey bowl. It says sensitive shave soap, masterful shave, rich lather. Now, anyone who's used the blue bowl, the black bowl, will know that it was anything but a rich lather. It was slick enough for the shave. It was okay, £2.50, you know, something like that. It's dirt cheap. Yeah, but it was slick enough for the shave. You didn't get a big, dense Santa Claus beard. Didn't need it. It did the job. I used the stuff for quite a few years, to be honest, before I realised there was a whole world of artisan soaps out there and other things, you know. So yeah, I did get away with using it for years with a little tiny Wilkinson sword brush, which I still have. I'm not going to be using it for this shave because it is tiny. So yes, so this is unopened. It's going to be the first use. Of course, it even tells you how to lather up. Lather up our rich shaving soap with warm water for a classic shave experience. How to use, it tells you how to use it. Dampen the brush and swirl around the shave soap. Apply, shave and rinse. Doesn't tell you about laving it up and all the rest of it, it's just telling you to get soap on the brush and put it on your face. So yeah, it's got the ingredients on here, very, very tiny. Palmic acid, stearic acid, coconut oil, glycerin, of course, no tallow. Yeah, so this is it, for sensitive skin. I wish I'd opened this before we got on, because I can't remember how they open, but I know this piece of paper that wraps it around is in the way. And this is going to be embarrassing for me, because this is going to take a while to get in here. I'm actually running my thumbnail under the lid groove, hoping that that's going to cut the paper for me. Come on, we're coming. We're coming. One moment. I've got to go and use a knife. I'll be back in a minute. If I can tear my finger off, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Just turn this on here. Yeah, so yeah, I had a job cutting through that tape there. Right, there's the surface of the soap. It's not as smooth. There's the blue bowl, black bowl. Scent, I wouldn't even say the scent is strong. It's a different type of scent. Definitely a different scent to the blue and black bowl. Gotta decide what scent it is. It's like a clean scent. Let's say it's a clean scent. Clean sheets, yeah? Okay, clean sheets. You got that? So that's where we're at. Okay, it's rock hard. It's going to last a long time. Right, as it's a Wilkinson sword soap, I'm going to dig this out the archives. This is the Wilkinson Sword Classic, or it's now called the Wilkinson Sword Edger. It's modernised its name. It doesn't want to be called a razor anymore, it wants to be called an edger. But it's a Wilkinson Sword Classic razor. Big long handle, don't like the handle, too long. Got this barley twist grip on the handle. It's a twist to turn, that means this little knob down here, turn it closes the barn doors, that's what secures the blade. Mild razor, very, very affordable, very, very cheap on the high street. Blade going in there is going to be the Super Iridium, always a met. Just drop it on the bar there, and say, twist the nut at the bottom, everything's all tight in there, blade secure. Do you have some overhangs here? The edge of the blade just comes out the side of the razor head. You can see it well there, can't you? You do have to watch out for that, guys, if you use this way of shaving, because those tabs will get your nostrils, will get your ears, so you do have to be aware of that. You do have to be aware of that. My mumbling's getting terrible. Anyway, you just see the Wilkinson sword logo etched into the top of the razor there. I'm not going to use the Wilkinson sword brush, as I say, because it's a little tiny thing, but I'm going to use a good brush with a good wide knot in it. I think this is about 26mm, something like that, maybe more, but it's the PAA Starwhisp from Phoenix Shaving. PAA Starwhisp. Nice fan knot, tuxedo, very, very soft. This is a hard soap, this is a very, very soft brush. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, so that's it. So, first of all, let's wet the beard. How's everyone doing? You're all keeping cool? Cool. Okay. Just leave the water to soak into the beard there. Give the brush a good old, going to give the brush a good old rinse here while it's here, because I haven't used it for a while. Brushes do collect dust. Right, so we're shaking off the excess, and in we go. Yeah, but the Wilkinson sword blue bowl, black bowl. So they did the job, but the lava wasn't dense, it was quite a thin lava, but I think it's slightly different. £2.50. Can't go wrong. Scent hasn't risen any with the hydration. I'm just going to rub that on the face as a type of a pre-shave. Slickness, I can tell, is good just by rubbing it around with the fingers here. Now let's take the brush to the face. I do think this is actually a better lava than a blue and black. Okay, we haven't got a big Santa Claus beard. We'll just start to apply water now, little bits at a time. So, if any of you have used this grey ball, as I say, I haven't. It's the first time I've ever seen it. I normally do keep my eyes peeled when I walk down the aisles in the supermarkets. The aisles that contain aftershaves and palm olive and that type of stuff. As you know, I do a lot of travelling within mainland Europe, and I haven't seen this grey ball over on the continent. Would expect to see some in Germany next time I go there. Right. It's not going to get any more dense than this. It's, as I say, it's not going to get a Santa Claus lava, but it's okay. It's okay. Yep. It's not dissipating. Wisdom that blade. You can always tell when you're using a twist to turn open razor. You can always get a lot of blade chatter. Now to me, That means that the blade isn't completely tightly clamped down. It's secure, but it's not clamped down as tightly as a 3-piece razor would be. This is where you have to watch those tabs there with this razor. Now the chances are if you're watching this, you're going to be new to shaving. Not new to shaving, new to this way of shaving. New to this old style way of shaving. And you've probably seen this razor or this soap in the supermarket, chemists. And your curiosity's being twitched. When you're thinking about purchasing said razor, said soap, or even a Kingsley Gillette from the supermarket. Yeah, but this razor for the money, it's a great start-up razor. Let me cheat a little earlier. This is a great start-up razor. It's not going to last you a lifetime. Lasts you long enough though. Yeah, so, yeah, looking thin, but it's okay. £2.50. Across the grain. I was once asked, do I always do a free pass shave? Well, no. For an off YouTube shave, if I was using a razor that could do it, I'd normally just do a 2-pass with the grain against the grain. But when I'm recording for YouTube, yeah, it's usually a free pass. Right. Stretching the old skin there. Get those hairs standing up on end. Yes, this is a great razor for someone who's new to this way of shaving, but it's mild. It's not going to cause you much damage should you go wrong, or should you apply a little bit too much pressure. Ideally, you don't want to be applying any pressure. Just going to check the slickness here with a bit of water. Okay, not a ton of residual slickness, not a ton. Enough. And we've got enough out of there for a free pass shave. Loaded the brush for 15 seconds, 15-second loading. And we're going against the grain. You can hear those hairs still coming, aren't you? So this is a mild razor. So you will need to do a little bit more work in order to obtain a BBS finish. Baby but smooth finish. Getting thin here. I know I'm not, the lava is. It's all great setup. For someone who's thinking of starting this way, traditional wet shaving, cheap razor, £2.50, so come on. Still there, still doing its job. Yeah, so if you are one of those guys that's just tuned in, you've seen Wilkinson sold in the supermarket and you are thinking about this way of shaving, it's okay. Certainly worth £2.50. It's got a bit of Velcro on the neck here, but that was expected with it being such a mild razor. And again, if you are new to this way and you're just thinking about getting to this way of shaving, don't press with this razor. It's not a cartridge razor. With a cartridge razor, yes, you can get away with applying a bit of pressure. Not with a traditional double-edged blade. Okay, it's done the job, guys. Should I go down, have my rinse. That was an easy rinse. You know, you use a soap like Sterling or whatever, and aftershave works towel. Just ordered the latest razor from Alpha, so I'll be featuring in the near future. Yeah, you get a artisanal soap, and when you rinse after the shave, you can feel a residual slickness under your fingers as you're rinsing. This is one rinse takes this off. It's not a bad thing, it's not necessarily a good thing, but at least it's easy to wash the brush. That's another thing with a very slick soap. You come to washing the brush and you're there forever sometimes, just cleaning the brush because you can't get rid of the residual, or you think you have. And you go to dry the brush and you can hear it squidging, the bristles are squidging. That means you've still got soap or residual slickness left within the knot. So then you've got to go back and re-rinse. But when you use a soap like this, it's easy. One run under the sap, give it a shake and it's done. Okay. That was a really good shave, fellas. It really was. Super mild razor. But the blade did help the Wizard Met because it's slightly wider than some blades. So it gave the razor a little bit more edge. Yeah, well, BBS all over. Same results as using a £230 shaver. Yeah, I know it's nuts, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Pleased with that, actually. Splash. Nivea Too Faced. I'm trying to kill this bottle. I'm nearly there. Too Faced. You can buy it in Germany. It comes under a different name now. Sadly, no longer available in this country. But it's really good stuff if you ever manage to get your hands on it. Yeah, a little tiny sting. First phase, phase 1. Phase 2. the oil within the two-phase aftershave splash. You can feel that going in, soothing, rehydrating the skin after the ravages of shaving. Okay, happy days that was good. Right, just to quickly run through things. Razor today was a Wilkinson Sword Twist to Open Classic Razor, or now named the Wilkinson Sword Edger. Keep it up with modern times. Soap for today, I was going to show you, there's a grey lid. It was the Wilkinson Sword grey bowl, sensitive skin, different formula to the blue and black. It didn't have a massive lather. It was good enough. It's £2.50, remember. So you can't knock it. And a lot of guys are going to start with this soap, then they're going to work on to bigger and better things, no doubt. Blade was the Wizamet, and the brush was the PAA Starwhisp. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Have a great weekend and a great week ahead. You all take care now. I'll catch you all further down that line.